Now he's on his way to the what?
Matthew Stafford is not trash. Matthew Stafford have not been trash. Matthew Stafford gave the Lions everything he had, and it wasn't enough because they didn't have the right pieces around him.
Okay, so I want to read something to you guys.
Can I get my opinion first?
Hold on, let me read this first, and then you go.
I gotta say this. Hold on.
No.
I feel like this.
Can I read this?
Matthew Stafford is trash because of the fact that he was supposed to put that game away. There was no way that Tom Brady should have been able to come back and tie it or anything. He should have put that game away. But Matthew Stafford. He did what he had to do. He that lion curse still followed him, and Tom Brady did what he had to do, and he tied the game.
And that's why defense win championships.
And definitely LA won. Give them they props when they won. But
give me 1 second.
All right, go ahead.
This is from a viewer of Spinning Block Podcast. She goes, "This is how you look when you let that toxic relationship or job the fuck go and start doing what's best for you. Once you remove what's weighing you down, you can only go up from there. This is a good example. Stafford spent 12 years with the Lions with no forward progress, constantly losing. He turns around and get a team he can vibe with, and he will now possibly be heading to the Super Bowl. What he did in 1 year, what he couldn't do in 12 seasons with his prior team. With that being said, let the negative energy go. That poor ass relationship, that draining situation, and constant embarrassment.
Preach.
Go and get on a winning team that'll match your energy.
Preach.
Congratulations, Matthew. You deserve it. Thoughts?
I don't fuck with that nigga.
He definitely deserve it. He definitely deserve
it. I'm 313 Detroit Lions all day.
Anything could have happened this weekend, and she could have put that quote on that. Like, fuck on. A couple weeks ago, Antonio Brown left his job, and they was putting the same quote on that shit. So, I mean, it ain't even that big a deal. Like, I don't know. I feel like that game really came down to, like, what was the money looking like in Vegas? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's crazy. Prior to that game, prior to when the playoffs first started, I thought this shit was set up for Brady. I felt like they was gonna try to get the Patriots and the Buccaneers to match up with each other. He beat Bill Belichick, then he retired. Like that's like the storybook ending for him, his career and but he the GOAT, man. He the GOAT. Yeah. He didn't have a great game. Tom Brady. He didn't have a great game.
He from Michigan too.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And Matthew Stafford didn't have a great game either.
No.
It was a lot of fuck ups in that game, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
But it came down to who had the best defense, who could get the last stop, and that's what happened. They couldn't stop. They had a lot of play in there. It was bad play calling at the end. Yeah. Like the Buccaneers defensive coach, man, it was terrible. It was terrible. Like you blitzing off of the best player that they got. You know, my man, the wide receiver. Why the fuck you blitzing off him and you got this bum ass safety checking him when really he should be double covered more than anybody?
It really showed that LA watched their tapes.
Yeah.
Because they was killing them with plays that they had got killed with weeks before. Like they ran the same play that Pittsburgh had ran on them.
Yeah.
And Cup had got a good little chunk of yards on their ass.
So what is the LGBTQ plus A? Okay, never mind.
I was about to say, they don't really care. I like football, nigga. I thought I was about to play football for a second. Like,
yeah, her like, it's raining, man.
So that's what y'all have to say about that. That's it?
Yeah, man. The defensive coordinator should be fired for the Buccaneers. Yeah. Dog need to go.
Doggy nuts?
Say about the halftime show with Eminem, though. Because, you know what I'm saying, since we talking about Detroit, you know what I'm saying, what y'all got to say about the halftime show?
Honestly, I didn't watch it.
No, the halftime.
For the Super Bowl. For the Super Bowl.
Oh, that'll be a good look. That's a great look. But M already established in the game, like.
But he was saying, like, watching where every time some black people come on, you get like a little, you got to show the stage. You know what I'm saying? And then when white people come on, you do it like he had his own show type shit, halftime show. But he said he got Eminem, Dr. Dre, like Snoop Dogg, like a whole cast of people that should do it by themselves, basically. But he smashed them all together on some black people shit. So what do y'all have to say about that? Or you know what I'm saying? Eminem can do a show by himself. Dr. Dre can do a show by himself. All these people, basically, that like they got smashed in this group, can do shows by themselves.
I think that's a good look for them putting them all together. All of them really considered OGs of the game. You know, all of them been in there. Like you gonna get a better performance, and like if they doing multiple songs and stuff like that, I feel like that's a great look. Like that was a good business move.
Eminem wasn't necessary, but it's like they tagged him to Dre. That's the only way they can get Dr. Dre with, okay, Eminem got to come too. Like, on that type of time. But
same with like Eminem 50 Cent.
Eminem
you know what I'm
saying?
I'm saying like they gave Katy Perry her own show. And like certain people like Beyonce her own show. So why can't all these people have it? Like, y'all don't see y'all don't see like the smashing or like I ain't trying to get no hate mail either. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking on the black.
I feel like they're probably doing it like so that they can be diverse, really, because that's where we at in this day and age. It's more so. It's not even about like, oh, we want to all this person show or all that person show. It's really like, damn, I just hope this show go off and we don't offend nobody and we gotta be canceled.
For sure.
That's really where it feel like everything.
But to me, if they don't do this after this show, like have all of these niggas combined after this shit, like Bruno Mars and like all them, like we had their own show. Like if they don't do it again, then it's a problem. Like that would be both.
Yeah.
But if they like do it a lot, like how they doing it this year, it'd be like.
But see, I can't even say that because I was about to say the thing is with Mary, all her shit old, Dr. Dre shit old, but it ain't no difference in the rock and roll people that you got coming in. All they shit old.
But everybody doing this shit by themselves, their own show.
Yeah.
Like Coldplay and all them.
Yeah.
Like,
hold on, y'all take a drink if y'all love yourself, right?
Absolutely.
Niggas ain't drunk in a while. We drink champs over here, right?
for sure.
Well, we're not drink champs. So please don't sue me.
Oh.
We don't have it.
We can drink a lot.
Okay, so we're moving
and we
on.
like to drink.
What is everybody's feelings about, if you guys have heard, I guess you guys haven't been under a rock. Who texting you? You ain't got nobody who texting you. What you doing?
Living my life like it's golden. Living my life.
You trying to
now, what'd you say?
You trying to get beat up?
What'd you say the question is?
You trying to get beat up? I heard you trying to get beat up.
We're gonna have to drink that shit though.
My Amarillo?
Yeah, cause that's like that white shit. Creamy shit.
We'll talk about it later.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, we have a situation in downtown Detroit this summer. Are you ready?
Let's talk about it.
Gucci is opening a store in downtown Detroit. Okay. So this is basically going to be at the 1274 Library Street, just a block from Vicente Cuban Cuisine. You can smell the gentrification on this post. Because where the fuck is Library Street? But
yeah, I was thinking that.
Do you hear what I'm saying?
One-way streets. Hey, I heard they don't even have one-way streets downtown no more. Like, they done turned them into two-way streets. Nah. Not all of them, but they starting to turn into two-way streets. Okay. Because so many people get down there and get confused. Like,
so basically, this is like East Grand River area. And it's going to be a 38,000 square feet facility. And it will be $2.7 million to get it together and get it starting. It's going to start April 22nd. How long do you think that it will take before the niggas in Detroit rob it? Go.
I give it like a year.
Hey, I don't know. It's downtown though.
Niggas will be getting down.
Downtown is
they got the thieving niggas go through.
Now the boosters. Hey, listen.
The boosters in that bitch, bro.
Shout out to all the boosters.
Sure.
Y'all walking that motherfucker. I will purchase whatever that you got, as long as it's official.
Sell your merchandise to spin a block.
Absolutely.
around the corner from the Martin Luther King home projects, nigga, these fly niggas.
I don't think nobody gonna go in there and try with no pistol though. You going in there with a pistol, you downtown, like it's too much. But going in there boosting though, they gonna try it. They gonna try it.
Oh, they gonna definitely try it. But how long do you think? If they
the grand opening.
Grand opening, grand closing.
Grand opening. Grand opening. They ain't about to play.
What about the Myers that's on Jefferson though? Y'all peep that though? Some new Myers that's on Jefferson.
No.
Yep, it's the Myers.
It's across the street from the Click.
Mm.
You know, I know you know the Click.
Yeah.
Like Postal Service Credit Union.
Down there.
Yeah,
right there.
I ain't hip to the new Myers down there, man. They've been putting so much new stuff down there.
It's only a grocery market. It's not like our Myers is right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's only a grocery market. But my auntie says that it is actually higher. It's higher down there.
Oh yeah, it make everything higher down there.
It's the location.
Going to one of them weak ass stores down there and get you a bottle and get charged $12, $15 more for whatever you get.
Sure. Trying to make it like Chicago's downtown and stuff like that. Like when you go.
I like what they're doing with downtown though.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it.
I like what they're doing with
At
downtown.
it? I'm not mad at it. It's just like they pushing us out.
Yeah, they making it real. They making it real commercial.
People that's been here know. I mean, you got your perks that's hit and miss, but if you in the advantage column, good. But if you in the disadvantage column, you push further back. So it's not. And there's more people here that's in the disadvantage column than not. So it's not really fair that we getting to watch all this shit go on and all of us can't really
take a cover.
They making it to me more like you can go down there and sightsee and do, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if a person coming in visiting Detroit versus how it used to be when it was like shit. What we going downtown for?
Well, what I say,
you know what I'm saying?
Since he bringing the Gucci store down here, I think that's gonna bring more.
Oh, it's about to go up.
It's about to go up. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said,
I was about to say it been going up though these last couple years.
We deserve that because we is Hollywood, Michigan, Detroit, Motor City. We is Hollywood. We was the first Hollywood ever. So like to me, we deserve to get our shit back to that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I'm gonna give a shout out really quick. Since we're talking about Gucci, I need to shout out and rest in peace to Andre Leon Talley. He was the editor at large at Vogue magazine. He was the force to be reckoned with. He put a lot of black people in those white pages. And we, of course, want to give a shout out to Mugler. Terry Mugler passed away, I want to say Sunday or Saturday. God bless the dead. And Mugler is, let me tell you something. If the gays, stay out my inbox. If the gays got a whole house named after him, he's somebody. Because it's a house of Balenciaga. It's a house of Mugler. It's a house of Ebony. If the gays make a house named after him, he's somebody. That's what you got to know. So I want to give a rest in peace to Mugler as well as Andre Leon Talley. I was about to divorce my husband this week because he said... You said Andre Leon Talley, so what'd he do? So I'm watching the documentary as far as who he is and what his contributions to fashion is. And he goes, but that's all he did? Okay, sir, this is not what we about to do. Because Andre Leon Talley, although he passed away broke, and I will say that, all these designers that want to talk about him and say rest in peace, fuck y'all. On some real shit, because when he was about to lose his house, where the fuck was y'all at? But his eye is his eye. That man is from Durham, North Carolina. He grew up during Jim Crow, and he learned. He was fluent in French. Okay, and a retort.
Shout out to the loose nigga that just fell on the floor. Shout out to the loose nigga that just fell on the floor twice.
Do I need to pause or what we doing?
He just ate one of them edibles and that motherfucker smacked.
And this is why I say, my T, keep your bitch ass.
You alright, bro?
He ate the whole one. He didn't break that bitch in half and then he just smacked the whole one and he smacked him back.
See,
was the lightsaber?
Sit your ass down.
He ate the whole one and that motherfucker smacked him back.
I think if I said that bitch did taste like weed like a motherfucker.
His name is Mike Thomas on Facebook. Shoot him an Instagram post or a messenger post and he'll get back to you. But
definitely get you together.
It was the socks.
So when it comes to, again, Andre Leon Talley and his eye, he dressed everybody. If you wanted to be that person in the room, it was Andre Leon Talley. When it came to, he did a whole spread in Vogue where he made the black people the higher ends and the actual designers, the workers. So he had Manolo Blahnik as the guard.